If you guys don't know, we were doing a playoff scenario for 2019. Surprisingly, as the Chicago Bears, we have made it to the Super Bowl. We won the wild card. We won round 1, 2, 3, whatever it is. And we're now at the Super Bowl. I did not think we were going to make it. I really didn't. But it is Bears and Kansas City Chiefs. So I'm actually going to get the Bears here because we would be away. Come on, where are you? So we wore the orange jerseys last time. So I think we're just going to wear the, what you call it? Wait. Oh my gosh, bro. Here we go. I'm not gonna change the length of the game. It's all been 6-minute quarters for every single game, so I'm not gonna change it. So I'm not gonna change it. But all right, dude, we are at the Super Bowl. All right, I'm not gonna be skipping anything. I've deserved this moment by winning all these games. So I'm not gonna skip anything. Woo! Let's go.
Hello everybody, I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the monsters of the Midway, the Chicago Bears, and the Kansas City Chiefs. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 54. And we'll send you down to Miami,
gosh.
standing by to call
Let's
their
go.
4th Super Bowl together. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season. And now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from
Chicago
Miami.
is so happy, boys.
This town has played host to 10 Super
Their team
Bowls
is
in the
in it.
past. And tonight, we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the Chicago Bears.
Andy Reid, boys. There's Mahomes.
Brandon Godden, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, many had ordained the Kansas City Chiefs to be the best team in the NFL
this is your
coming
moment.
into the season.
You got us
here.
here.
They
and he's
are,
like, I got you,
away from
Coach.
their first Super Bowl title since Super Bowl IV 50 years ago.
And we'll get to that in just a minute, but how about this? This is their 5th straight playoff appearance. They went to overtime with New England in the AFC title game last year. Remember, they were down big at the half, came all the way back and had a chance to win, lost in overtime.
We don't get to choose because we're away, I think. So.
And got back. And do you remember Super Bowl IV against Minnesota? Remember Hank Stram as their coach? On the sidelines, mic'd up for the first time. That really gave us a lot of what we have now with NFL films. What a terrific performance by that Kansas City team, and they blew away the Vikings in that game.
Meanwhile, the turnaround has been a sharp one for the Chicago Bears. 19-45. That was their record from 2014 through 17. Then the division title last year. Everybody remembers the double doink in the playoffs.
Yep.
But now the Bears are back looking for what would be just their 2nd Super Bowl title.
Of course, you know they won plenty of titles prior to the Super Bowl coming into existence.
After the double doink and getting to this moment,
Papa Bear, George Halas leading that franchise. But they have made
this is a big moment for our franchise and everything.
Super Bowl 20, pounded the Patriots.
I didn't mean to do that.
Dominant performances we've ever seen.
So they get the ball.
Manning and the Colts in Super Bowl 41. Can this
Super Bowl time.
Do
Here we go.
Super Bowl shuffle and grab the Lombardi Trophy and bring it back to Chicago.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Shoot.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Patrick Mahomes leading out the Chiefs.
I want to do start the game with a blitz, but we're going to do a zone blitz because we're dealing with Patrick Mahomes. So I want to have guys out there.
And Mahomes, the 2018 MVP, he has followed through getting KC to the Super Bowl in his 3rd NFL season. Throwing now is Mahomes, and this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
We don't want to embarrass ourselves on Super Bowl Sunday, so.
First down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle.
Oh, my.
And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside.
Guys, look at it. Already at the 32.
It's so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Looks pretty evident what they want to do. The same connection to start the game on back-to-back throws.
But when you've got a big-time target, you've got to go to him. The flip side is, shouldn't the defense know that? They should be better prepared.
Absolutely. They're going to have to step up and in a hurry. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. And now the Chiefs' offensive starters.
I'm skipping that.
And the big key is going to be, how can these wideouts create separation from the defensive backs? Because we've seen some.
Well, we have some really great safeties, too.
And that's going to need to continue.
There we go.
He's going to fire this out.
That's great. That's great.
And he went nowhere.
I want to try for a sack.
Back to the 33. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way.
I wish I did the other play, actually.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield, or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executing well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Okay, I'm not so great at math. I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing, so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
There we go.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh, that's what we needed.
Woo! For the sack.
All right, we got the stop, and now we're going to head on to offense.
How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated.
Man, what a great play calling. Eddie Jackson, who would normally be out receiving, but with the play call, I had him come in. It was perfect. Perfect play call.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, this from 39.
Okay.
And Butker able to put
we need something here, though.
And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead.
This is going to be a heavily offensive game here, I already tell.
But at least she gets something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
All right, our defense helped us out.
Trubisky,
so now we got to repay them.
1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
This is great moment for Trubisky to show everybody.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike
Oh,
Davis.
he got me. Did we get in?
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears
first down. Great play call right there.
That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help.
Mounted plunge.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that.
We aren't changing anything.
In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. It was Reggie Ragland who got him down. And, Charles, now we get our first look at this offense.
And one guy you have to look at in particular is Kyle Long. Can play guard or tackle with a nice degree of nastiness.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
We haven't done this play.
Well, now they'll try the end around.
No!
And
He
that
ran
one
right
covered
into him.
beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
I don't like it.
Trubisky now off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
I usually am not too big on doing things like this, but it's Super Bowl.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
I believe in Robinson.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this.
Woo!
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agree with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up.
I'm thinking Burton.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Try it again. I want Quan.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it.
See, I'm not even planning on doing that play, but I didn't see my guy over there.
Situation, so they tried
and then I'm like, all right, I'm going to run it.
But no one was open, so it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
There's Andy.
And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Looking at Gabriel.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. Escaping the pressure right. He'll let this go for the... And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score.
You hate them when things like that happen.
Right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. One play.
Let's not forget that we have Eddie Jackson and Kyle Fuller. What, my voice? Yeah. Okay.
They go play fake. Mahomes gonna let one fly for Robinson. No, he's got it at the 15.
Why?
And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. And even 50 yards.
I'm not going to pull him out anymore.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can
I'm not going to pull him out next time. I'm just going to let it.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
2nd and 5 there.
There we go.
Mahomes. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Khalil Mack leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side
Yeah,
of the
I
football.
pulled him out, guys.
He's a very, very fickle man.
Shit.
A reminder coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report.
Come on, come on.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And the pressure gets to him.
We needed that bad.
Akeem Hicks at 6'5".
Our defense is keeping us in this game right now.
Home for the sack. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what
anybody's game right now.
But they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
And now back out comes the offense. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky dancing to his left.
Block him.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky.
No.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Trubisky. They'll roll him out right.
Come on, please. He's in.
Open man is Trey Burton. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Yes,
22
boys.
yards there, a first down.
We needed that so bad.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Trubisky.
No. Oh, why can my O-line not cover me, bro?
Now the Bears going to use the second of their
We aren't even in field goal range
anymore.
anymore.
Will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Trubisky to throw.
Oh, my God.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
All right, guys, we're going to go to halftime.
On this first half of action. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we send you up
Gaming
to
it over,
Orlando
though.
to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight. As we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment.
We were looking good in the first quarter. And I think we've always struggled with completing in the end zone. Probably because we do so many QB sneaks, but it's hard to do QB sneak now.
Thank you, and we welcome everyone
we get the ball back.
Quarter number 3.
Let's show them how it's done. Let's go.
Halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Oh, I didn't want to do
The Bears
that.
offense ready to go for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue.
Oh,
but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit. I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now on 2nd and 13.
Oh, my.
Trubisky.
What can go wrong is going wrong, guys.
The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive
I didn't even want to do this play, guys.
A little longer than it normally
My only
is.
chance is with
Not
Gabriel.
a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Looking deep for Gabriel. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
I'm not stupid. I'm not going for it.
Comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
There we go. Nice
A
stop.
punt of 46, a return of 5. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical.
Oh, my gosh. We needed that.
It's intercepted.
Go all the way, buddy.
Off by Prince Amukamara.
Come on.
And they will score.
That's what we needed.
Bears touchdown.
Woo.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Oh, my gosh. We needed that.
It.
I knew that's what we needed. Our defense.
Pinheiro now for the extra point.
There we go.
And that one puts them on top here in the 3rd.
Our defense has scored more points for us.
There defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
And now here comes Kansas City. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. It's Kelsey on the ground. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end.
Zone coverage is working, you know.
And see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Looking to throw is Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down shy
I want
of
to pound him with the
38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Oh!
An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
They aren't doing... Have they done one single run play?
Second and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. He finds Robinson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle is made here at the Bears' 41-yard line.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover one. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
Wow.
Mahomes firing complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10.
If he went the other way.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. A good run got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. Now Mahomes to the right side. It's Kelsey. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. 3 red zone.
What?
Trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on second and goal here. Mahomes going to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be second and goal. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down,
he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it
this game ain't easy, guys.
And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation.
Yeah, if they were passing, I would have blocked or intercepted. So I knew it was a risky play.
This time they broke through. That's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference
guys, thanks for joining us.
Between 3 and 6. Is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown.
There we go, boys.
That tells you you're getting it done.
There we go.
Backwards,
hey guys, if you're just tuning in, we're doing a playoff scenario, and I've made it all the way to the Super Bowl. 1 wild card, round 1, round 2. Y'all already know.
Time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free, and you'll find an open receiver.
But this is definitely the toughest game. Offense is getting shut down, and our defense is carrying our whole entire team.
And that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Now after
got a pick 6, and that's how we got 7.
To kick it away.
Why not?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
It was worth it.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Nope. So how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't worked so
something
well.
else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29. Here's Trubisky.
Oh, my God.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
I'm going to give the ball to Robinson.
After back-to-back incompletions.
It looks open right there, actually.
Now Trubisky to throw.
Oh, my
He's taken
God.
down. A Chiefs sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
No,
Watch out
what?
for Hill on the return.
Guys, did you see what I was trying to do?
45-yard punt, but a decent return
I
there
probably
to
would have forced a
9
fumble.
yards. And the offense
But he
will
just
take
stopped.
over
Do I have to make
with a new
contact
set of
first?
downs.
Wow.
Here's the Kansas City offense
That
now as
sucks
they get
ass.
set to take over. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get...
There we
A
go.
heavy rush, and down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
All right, we need to get
Now
it
here
again.
on EA Sports, it's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes gets this one to Hill.
See, I did it again.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. The Chiefs on third down.
I don't want to be
Just
Khalil
1 for
Mack.
3
I
thus
want the
far.
computer to
This
do
is
it.
third down and 12.
This is huge.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
No!
He is going to find Hill here. And
Not
all the way
good.
in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 61 yards. And the Chiefs
my
are able to
gosh.
extend their lead.
Not good.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers.
You know, guys, we had a good run.
Go. Look out.
We got pretty far.
That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
We had a very strong run game, so I'm going to go back to that.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense.
Oh my
That's how they
gosh.
have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
That was huge.
A huge play there for Chicago. 51 yards on the ground. Nothing fancy there, a little smash-mouth football right up the gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut as you described and sprinted into the secondary for a long, long run.
And
Yes.
down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain there of 12 yards and a first
Dude, this
down
is
for the
huge.
Bears.
But think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and
All right, we
absorbing
really
blows
need to score.
is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now. Because the
Mike.
offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another first down run right there.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let him outside.
Oh my
or
gosh,
they can
my
really
guys
stretch
cannot
your
cover me.
defense.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
I'm going to go for Robinson.
On third down, Trubisky
Oh,
to his
easy.
left. Toward the
No,
end zone,
Mitch.
but that's going to wind up
Mitch.
incomplete.
Mitch! No, what are you
I'm gonna need some
doing?
help with this one.
It wants me to go for
Did
it.
he miss it? Wide
7,
open in the end zone.
10.
He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points.
I want points.
Go by the wayside on that one.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the
I
red
feel like I
zone.
should have
Yeah, I
went
know a
for
lot
it.
of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. but that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Oh, my God.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Offense.
So that'll back them up 5.
Still first
I
down.
see how this game is going, guys.
The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Now high.
So how does he get that
Use his
far
blockers to get this up over the 40.
with the type of blitz that I was
I have to
doing?
chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Oh, so close. Oh,
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
I think they just
Absolutely,
want to
and he
burn the
was in
clock, so I
area.
think they're
Correct call
going to do
made, no grounding. Back to throw, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for the first time
I should have
tonight.
went for it because I didn't realize how much time was going on the clock.
And this is going to hit the goal
gonna try
line
to do
and
a
continue
screen.
on into the end zone for a touchback. Trubisky readies the offense.
Yeah, I should
Down
have
by
went for it
9.
because
Just
now
over
I'm
a
not
minute
seeing.
40 to play. They've come so
We're gonna have
far
to do an
this year,
onside
but they
kick,
need
bro.
2 quick scores late in this Super Bowl.
Going for Robinson.
Throwing now is Trubisky. He's going to let it fly.
Oh,
He's got a man complete.
Let's go,
33 yards that time.
Let's go. Hurry up.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for
Hey,
him
bro.
as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was
Nowhere to
gosh.
escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now a desperation
Robinson.
throw deep downfield, and it's knocked away and incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to
Okay,
consider
this is
downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
He's going to let it fly. And he
GG's.
knocks the ball
That's the
away.
game.
It falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Yellow, yellow. There's a blue ladies. Back to 59. Here we go, here we go. Shoot, shoot.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Well, guys,
And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions.
well, guys, well, we had a good run.
And their remarkable season
made it all
ends
the way
in
to
the
the
most
Super Bowl.
remarkable of ways. They get to put next to
Well,
their
guys,
name Super Bowl champion.
We had a good run,
And they
made
can't
it
ever
to the
take that
Super
away,
Bowl.
can they? That
Too bad it
lasts
ain't us
forever.
celebrating
So
right
good
now,
to
but
see the emotion when it's all said and done. You
we
see
beat the
hugs, you
Seahawks,
see
we
the
beat
guys
the
sharing,
Packers,
the collective happiness. Makes me
we
want to
beat the
carry you around
49ers,
a little
and
bit on my
just
shoulders to
couldn't
celebrate the
top it
triumph.
off, but,
And congratulations
there's
to them. A
always
fantastic
next year.
season.
But we had some success for sure. Anything on the game, I would probably say the defense was definitely strong. The offense, they struggled. I don't know. The run game was pretty good. We
And
definitely
they end
struggled.
this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth.
Like
For
a-
Charles Davis and our entire crew,
18.1%.
I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
Alright guys, but that's it. Hey, you should face the Seahawks because Seahawks are that shit. We already versed the Seahawks. That was our wild card game. Alright guys, that's it.